Hello, Get Real listeners. This is Eddie Nam on the mic for the first time to talk to you about Boll&Branch. As an adult with a home and also as a father to a young son and dog, Rocky the Golden, it's important to me at the end of the day I lay my body down on something nice. It's one thing to invest in a great mattress, but it's a whole other thing to make sure that the sheets I sleep on every night are also of high quality. Boll&Branch's ultra soft organic sheets are transparently sourced and produced in safe, fair conditions. You'll feel a difference and know you're making one. I've always believed that entrepreneurs who have vision and want to change the world as they see it are important to society's progress. Boll&Branch started with a mission: produce the highest quality sheets on the market and make the world a better place in the process. Today, they are still the best choice for anyone who wants comfort that lasts. The co-founders were one day just trying to buy sheets of comfort and quality that lasts at a fair price, but quickly found that either sheets were way overpriced or that they were made in abusive textile factories abroad. They decided to start their own business to guarantee they weren't unknowingly supporting bad practices with their money. As for me personally, it's getting hot this summer, and I was relieved to see that Boll&Branch released specifically for the season some quality, breathable sheets that I could use so that I don't soak the bed up with my own sweat. We've all done this before. They had classy choices of patterns and soft colors, but think the white sheets in summer cools me off by just looking at them. They feel so clean. And best of all, Boll&Branch partners with family-owned businesses that align with the same values and standards. They are pledging to double U.S. assembly jobs this year. To experience the best sheets you've ever felt, choose Boll&Branch. You can try them worry-free for 30 nights with free shipping and returns. And my listeners get an exclusive 15% off your first set of sheets with promo code GETREAL at ballandbranch.com. That's Boll&Branch, B-O-L-L, and branch.com. Promo code GETREAL.
Hey Get Real listeners, it's producer Diane, and no, this is not an ad. This is an introduction to give you some context to what you guys are about to listen to. So basically, we wrapped season 1, a crazy season 1, an amazing season 1, and we are giving our hosts a very well-deserved vacation as we, amp up towards a season 2 and what that looks like, and, maybe there'll be some format changes or new introductions, or we're just trying to make this show an even bigger and better version of what it already is. And what it already is amazing. Peniel, BM, and Ashley have all worked so hard to, provide you guys with these amazing episodes and conversations with these guests. And it's been so fun. And it's kind of crazy to look back and think, wow, 52 episodes. I feel like we literally were just in our old building yesterday filming the first episode, and everybody was kind of awkward and kind of staring at each other and couldn't get their words out right. But now there's such an ebb and flow. They're such pros, and clearly with the amount of people we have as repeat guests, that they're doing a great job. And people are having fun, not just listening, but participating in these conversations. So while the hosts are off, on their little summer vacay from the show, we wanted to kind of reel it back and show you guys some of our favorite moments with guests from the show. Moments that we think the guests either, got real about their own life and their perspective on things, or it just was a moment where we'll remember forever. And it'll be like a running joke, or it just showed a color of the guests that maybe you wouldn't see otherwise in other places. So yeah, we really hope you enjoy. This week, it's all about the guests getting real. Bye.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Get Real, everyone. Hosted by me, Peniel of B2B.
Me, BM from Card.
And me, Ashley.
Yes, and we are going to be getting honest about all the ups and downs of young adulthood, but from our perspectives. But I feel like more than like outside pressure, do you guys ever think like you pressure yourself too much?
I think so.
I feel like you do. You said you're in your head all the time.
I think mine probably a lot of people who tend to make it in whatever they do, it's a fear of failure. And then I think for me, it was also, I gave up a job and I had promised to my parents, I was like, if I try this, like I have to make this work somehow.
Oh, word? What were you trying to be before?
Well, I had a job. It was as a consultant. And so like my starting pay for my first year out of college was good. It was good. And so it was giving that up to try to become a singer.
Right.
Which like my mom flipped out. She was like, that's the worst thing I ever heard. You know? She's like, you're gonna throw away 4 years of college education and a job with like all these benefits.
You were done with all that?
I graduated.
That's like the worst. That's like the worst nightmare for like an Asian
I know. It's not even while you're in school you want to leave. It's you're done. You have everything in the bag.
Everything. And then now she got bragging rights. She's like, you know how much my son's gonna make in the starting year? And then you're like, I want to get that up, mom. It's like, no! That's my bragging rights.
Yo, my mom was like, she was not happy, but I think that's why when I came out here and I quit my job and everything, even to like 2-3 years ago, she's like, you should just go back to your job. You should go back to your job because I think she sees the pressure that the industry and I put on myself.
Right.
So it's like this thing of like having to prove myself. I think also I was solo from the beginning. Like there was, never had a team member. I never had somebody I looked up to.
True.
And people wrote me off a lot. It was like, oh, he can't really speak Korean and his singing style's not right. And he thinks differently. So like, just write him off. And so I remember having to prove myself over and over. So having to go find the songs or write the songs, having to go meet with producers or writers in whatever like network to be like, hey, please use me.
Yeah, like in the beginning, a lot of people just knew you as like an MC.
Yeah.
I remember like a lot of my friends that were like interested in him. They were like, oh, you know, like he like MCs and stuff. I was like a
reporter.
Yeah.
I was like, you know he sings too, right? They're like, really? I was like, yeah. That's why he came to Korea. I thought he was just MC. I was like, no.
Yeah.
But now everyone knows.
Yeah. But it's I think it was also that pressure of like having to, once you get a job, how do you outperform that so you can become a singer? Or how, you know, public perception. And then once you are a singer, how do you get to a point where you could do the music you want to do? True. So for me, it's always like, okay, leveling up as myself to get to what I want to do and where I want to be. I think that's like my internal pressure always.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Next one is from the user Chowder138. Oh, that sounds good.
I love clam chowder. I love clam chowder.
The one in the bread bowl or whatever. You know,
fire.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
All right. Anyone else hate the greet one another part of church? Every church I've been to does it, and I dread it. Yes, I'd like to meet these people. No, I'd rather not be forced to. I'd really rather not greet the few people I know and then stand around like an idiot while I wait for everyone else. Any tips on how not to be awkward at church? Am I alone here? I can't be, right?
They said greet everyone? You got to greet everyone, she said?
Yeah. They have this thing where like before the sermon starts, like, okay, everybody stand up and greet at least five. Say hi to at least 5 people.
So it's like say good morning to your left and right, like that stuff.
I'm completely with Chowder right here. Man, I'm always the one standing awkwardly, like I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, hi. So I sit down.
Yeah, no, literally, it's like to the two people like right next to me. I'll be like, good morning, good morning, and I'm like, and I just like sit down. I'm like, but yeah, I get that.
I never understood why they made you do that either.
I think they're just trying to get you to be like closer to everyone,
for like
maybe?
communion, maybe.
Communion?
I think
I don't know.
so in my church where I went to, they didn't have. Oh, they did, but there was more. It was more like if there's a new person that came for the first time, they would make them stand up by themselves and introduce themselves. You know what I mean?
The worst is when stop doing that. Yo, I would just say it right here,
the worst is when they bring them up to the podium and they're like, "Oh, introduce yourself."
They did that, bro.
I'm like,
hey, but you know what the craziest part? You know what the funniest part is? When I was a new person, I hated it. But every time there's a new person,
you like it?
yeah, the new guy.
Yo, that's an anxiety attack for introverts waiting to happen, man.
Oh no!
I'm gonna tell you right here, yo. You gotta stop doing that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
like
lie,
the entire congregation looks back at the person that's sitting right there, and everybody like
you almost hear
welcome, Tanya.
Yeah. You almost hear the heads.
I remember because I used to be pretty introverted when I was in America. I think I've learned to be like more comfortable and whatever, and I'm kind of extroverted now. I still have like introvert moments, but man, whenever I went to a new church and they did that, I was like, I'm never coming back here again.
This is the first time and this is the last time. But
I was like, I don't think I need to say hi because I'm not coming back. It's like, I hated that. But any tips on how not to be awkward? Shoot, I don't know. I think just think of it this way. It's awkward for everyone. It's not just you. It's awkward for everyone. So
so the answer to your question, no tips.
I don't think there's any tips.
No tips.
I mean, unless you're extremely extroverted, I think it's awkward for everyone. I think no, you are not alone. And I don't think there's any tips.
Well, I'm just like picturing a super extroverted person standing up doing like a spin and be like, hello.
But every once in a while. There are. Every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's like, hi guys, my name is, nice to meet you guys. It's it's like, oh dang. It's like, all right. But
hey, imagine that's the person that goes before you, like, and you're the new guy.
Yeah,
like,
and then you're the...
you know what I mean?
Yo, that's
She's
the
so
worst.
bright, like, hi.
That's the worst though. If you ever have to go, like,
Sorry, we got no tips for you, Chowder.
Maybe.
I'm mad anxious.
Man, I don't know. Just be confident. I said that without any confidence.
Be confident.
I don't know. A lot of people do the thing where they like imagine like the people aren't people. Like they imagine them as like potatoes or something. Or like ducks, like rubber ducks or something. Maybe try that. I don't know. I really don't have any helpful tips. I'm just spitting anything out right now.
Me neither. That's a hard one. I feel like that's it's nerve-wracking for everyone, but it could definitely break the ice. It definitely breaks the ice, like for other people to approach you and say what's up. So
because there's always at least like 3 or 4 super extroverted people at church. So then after you get up and like you say hi after service, they'll probably come up. They'll be like, oh, like, hi, where are you from? Like, blah, 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 blah. Like, so
they might end up being one of your best friends too.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Okay, so we all shop online. You're literally online right now listening to this. Oh, by the way, it's producer Diane. Hi. And we've all seen that promo code field taunt us at checkout, but thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is a free shopping tool that scores the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. Honey supports over 30,000 stores online with sites that range from tech to gaming products to popular fashion brands and even food delivery. Yeah, so this is how Honey works. Imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites. When you check out, the Honey button drops down and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons it can find for that site. If Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch the prices drop. Love that feeling. Basically, what I buy online, if not food, is either like skincare or makeup stuff that I just need to stock up on, and I don't feel like going in person to the store. You can't make me go in person. I will buy it online. And so I think like my total, because like I wait until I basically run out of everything, is like a huge chunk at once. It'll be literally like maybe $200. And so this past time, Honey actually was like, yo, you want dollars off that? And I think I literally saved maybe, I want to say like I saved like 30 to 40 bucks. That's
crazy. That's my breakfast, lunch, and dinner delivery food that I could be spending that on. And not only did they help me, but they've also helped over 17 million members save over $2 billion in savings. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free savings. It's literally free and installs in a few seconds. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this podcast. I never recommend something I don't use. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/getreal. That's joinhoney.com/getreal.
I don't know about you. I'm very like protective. Like, you know, with us, safe with us, we're just friends and like, you know, we'll joke around, we'll talk a bunch of smack and whatever. But like, say I hear like someone got violent with you guys. Ooh, it's on site then. You know, it's like run up on them like real quick and like So, you know.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I hope you guys feel protected. Any man that lays a hand on you?
No, but like I hate going to clubs because
this is something you could talk about.
Yeah. I hate going to clubs because I just want to have a good time. I want to dance, I want to drink, but guys are like staring you down
and touching you.
Yeah, trying to give you signs and they like touch you. And when you touch me,
what happens?
What happens? No mercy. I will get you kicked out of the club, or I'll fight you. Like, don't. You are not invited. Like, don't touch me without permission. And so, yeah, I almost got in a fight at a club.
Yeah. Joan doesn't need protection.
Yeah,
other people need protection from Joan.
At the same time, I'm like so much smaller than this. No, I was like the same height as this guy.
I don't speak up.
You don't speak up?
Yeah, she just.
It's okay.
No.
Tell me with your eyes.
Yeah, we got you, Ashley. We got you, Ashley.
Telepathy.
I'm scared of what they're gonna do to me back.
But what are they gonna do back?
Like,
if you cause a scene, what can they do?
I don't know. Even when people like are catcalling, because this is it gets really bad in New York.
You're right.
And you know, some of my friends would just flip the bird on them or just curse at them back.
Well, I
but
haven't
I'm
heard
always
that in a while. Flip the bird.
And I was like always kind of like I just walk really fast. And even at the club, so they'll touch me, like they'll touch my butt, you know, they'll touch my waist, and I'm just like I feel really uncomfortable, and I just give them a death stare. But I feel so helpless.
Oh yeah, no, but that's why I almost got in a fight that day. The guy didn't touch me, did he?
He did.
He touched you too.
But he touched you first, and I saw that she was uncomfortable.
He touched the both of you?
What?
He got kicked out.
Yeah, he got kicked out.
He got kicked out. And I was like, what's the worst that can happen in this scenario? Like, if he tries to do something, all these people are going to see it. And so, like, I think it depends, like, where I am at. Like, the confidence comes when I'm like, oh, everyone here is witnessing this. I can do this. But if I was, like, alone in, like
one-on-one
alleyway, I would be like, oh,
like, run.
Yeah, run.
Run.
Hey, wait a minute. I'll be looking for a champagne bottle.
What's
Wait a minute.
What's that?
Wait, run. Yeah.
I mean, you guys definitely, I feel like is that why you guys travel in groups to the bathroom?
Oh, like when we're drunk or when we're at the bar?
Or just in general? You guys
girls
always
do that.
travel in
It's just
groups to
more
the bathroom.
fun.
Yeah,
going
bathroom
together.
selfies.
Bathroom break.
You know, like sometimes you have to wait in line. You don't want to wait in line for the bathroom by yourself.
Yeah, and we talk crap about you guys while we're in there.
we're like, oh my gosh, Matthew, like,
I had to hold the champagne bottle? Really?
yeah, really? They made me go there? Yeah.
So I didn't really. Of course, I know about the whole men being men and all that stuff. But
I feel like we had that like pressed onto our brains as we're a kid. Like we would have older heads or like or even our parents. They'd be like, oh, like that's not the man thing to do. Like, oh, men do this, men do that. Yeah, and we're like, oh, okay. So like I'm a dude, so I gotta do this or I gotta do that.
Right.
Like, get that like kind of like brainwashing. We think that's the norm at the time.
Yeah. And it's so different now, though. It's like that's not really pressed on you as much as it was before.
Yeah. Now we look at it as like, oh wait, that's okay. Like, I thought that wasn't okay, but
I mean, men crying is an example.
Right.
They say like when you're young, like,
men don't cry.
Yeah,
you know what I
men
mean?
don't cry.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure.
It's like men don't cry. Like, but I'm crying.
Yeah, but
I'm crying.
I can't stop. I'm crying. Something's leaking from my eye. I don't know what it is. I can't stop.
Sweating from my eyes.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, like actually, again, I'm seriously curious as what you think about this.
What?
Because you're one of the stronger women figures in my life.
I'm not strong.
Is that after
she fought
it
back?
Came out of my mouth, it sounds crazy, but like seriously, you always kind of hold it down when we're together with the homies too. Right?
Whenever she's put on the spot like this, she always says she's not strong. But you give her a little topic where she gets heated about, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat that ass. I'm gonna beat that ass."
I'm telling you, I'm always ready to get hit by her too. I know what I'm getting myself into.
He says he's scared of me because I remind him of his older sister.
It's probably
they have a similar energy.
It's probably because she's an older sister as well.
I don't know. Well, my brother never shows his emotions. He's like that.
I mean, that's a big thing, though.
That too, though. I feel like it's part of that toxic man. Like it's like, oh, men like
shouldn't show their emotions.
Their like vulnerability.
Yeah, because I'm like,
stupid.
If something sad happens and I'm like, "Did you cry?" and he's like, Psh, "No."
Men don't cry.
Like, no. Sorry.
Like, it's okay to cry. But then my dad at the same time he's very, very emotional.
Right.
He watches documentaries on animals and cries and stuff.
Right.
He's very sensitive.
I'm right there with him.
So and he's very open with his emotions too. He like drinks by himself and then he'll cry in the shower. When I left America, he did that. Like he drank like 5 bottles of soju by himself and then he cried.
In the shower?
Yeah. My brother said he heard him in the shower. Because I guess my dad didn't want to cry. Like he didn't want my brother to hear. So he went in the shower.
Ashley.
He was
it's not tears. It's just water from the faucet.
I cried when I heard
that. He's like
that.
shooting a music video in there.
Yeah, I know. Let the water run down with his tears.
Before the shower too, just like, bye, Ash. Take care of yourself. You get door closed. Like, my baby.
She's gone.
My baby.
So my dad and my brother are very different in that way. They emotionally they're very different, but I feel like they are both pressured by having to take care of the family.
Okay.
Like being the man in the household, you know?
Oh yeah, that
makes sense.
Like the man has to be the one who holds it down in the family.
Right.
Not for every household. I feel like women are they've been coming up and they have come up so far in like just on guys in whatever field they are at.
I feel like they always have been, but like now they're getting recognized.
Yeah,
I know plenty of career women who work and the guys are at home taking care of the baby and doing the housework.
That's what I want to do. Because I love kids.
Where the sugar mom is at.
Where the sugar mom is at.
Where the sugar mom is at.
Sugar mom.
I want to be the working mom.
Huh?
I want to be the working mom.
Oh, you don't like kids?
I do like kids, but I want to be a career woman.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't want that responsibility. It's like, I don't want a family, but I don't want that responsibility.
You changed the diaper.
Dude, that might be more tough. Staying home and taking care of the kids and doing household.
Low key, I feel like that would though.
Hello, excuse the switch in audio quality because I have to talk to you about our sponsor, ExpressVPN. I've mentioned it before, but in case you don't know, Netflix has different content available to users depending on where they're located. So basically, if you live in the US, you only get shows that Netflix will show in their US catalog. And you don't necessarily have access to different shows that other countries get and vice versa. It's basically like getting a gym membership but only being able to use the treadmill, which for me personally is the worst machine at the gym because I hate running. Yeah, so the way it works is that it basically changes your online location so that you're tricking Netflix into thinking that you're somewhere else than you actually are. And because that they have almost over 100 different server locations, you are going to have crazy access to all types of new shows that you might not have prior. And it even works with other streaming services too, like BBC iPlayer, YouTube, and more. One of the best ways I've used ExpressVPN was actually watching Great British Bake Off back when it was so hard to access, because this was back when like it was still only really popular in the UK and I needed to see how they did during Bread Week. So I used ExpressVPN to trick Netflix into thinking that I was in Canada actually. And that's how I was able to watch all my favorite episodes of Bread Week and Pastry Week and Biscuit Week. All I had to do was open the app, select the location, tap one button to connect, and refresh the page to access the geo-restricted show that I wanted. And there are a lot of VPNs out there, I know, but what makes ExpressVPN so special is that you can stream in HD with zero buffering. And it's also compatible with all your devices, such as the phones, laptops, your media consoles, smart TVs, and more. And they also have the added benefit of encrypting your data so that you can browse the web securely. So, be smart. Stop paying full price for streaming services and only getting access to a fraction of their content. Get your money's worth at expressvpn.com/getreal. Don't forget to use my link at expressvpn.com/getreal to get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. Woo.
You cook? I love cooking.
Really?
Yeah.
What
Sam
are you
the
good
cook?
at?
I love cooking. What do you? Well, yeah. What's
your specialty?
my specialty?
Mhm.
Well, I just love cooking what I love to eat. So I like cooking steak. I like cooking kimchi jjigae. Kimchi jjigae. I love like bokkeumbap. I just very simple things, but like rustic things.
But like those simple things. Yeah, I'm getting
My mouth is getting watery.
You can make them in so many different ways, and people have so many different recipes, and like they like add stuff. Kimchi jjigae is one of my favorite foods.
I'll make you some. I make a mean kimchi jjigae.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever had friends over trying your food?
Mm-hmm.
Did they say it was good?
Yeah, they said it was good, but hopefully it really was. I like food, so I like cooking. Yeah.
Do you like cook for yourself every day then?
Not every day, no. Okay. The messes. I love cooking. I hate cleaning.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so
maybe you should get a dishwasher as a
But that's the
Christmas.
thing. In Korea, they don't really have dishwashers. They don't really have ovens either. I like baking
I
too.
know. I love baking. It's hard to get a house with an oven. Really?
Oh yeah. All right, tight.
Let's go have a baking party.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Tight. All right, you guys have a bake off. I'll be the ref. I'll like
be the judge?
eat it. Yeah, I'll be the judge.
Okay.
What do you like to bake?
Well, I haven't done it in so long, but in New York, like just like a lot of cakes and brownies.
Just to bake your own cakes?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
And then put the cream and then.
Yeah.
Dang.
It was easy. I didn't make all the mix. Like I just bought the ready to bake mix and then like.
That's not no baking then.
Oh, he said no baking. He put you on blast like that.
Okay, first of all.
One woman bakery just went down
That's
the
not
drain.
you. That's Aunt Jemima. Okay, that's not.
He said Aunt Jemima.
That's
he put you on blast.
What? No, you have to get the scale out. You have to get the all-purpose flour. You have to get the frosting. Did you make your own frosting?
No.
No?
Oh,
okay.
You make your own frosting.
That's true. I admit it. That wasn't baking. It was just having fun.
No, I'm kidding, but
I put her on the spot so hard.
Sam, I have high standards now. I have high expectations.
Well, I had high standards from the beginning. I don't know what you're doing with cake mix.
If you're talking like this and your cake doesn't taste as good as we are expecting,
that's the thing. I've never made a cake before though, so I would actually love to learn.
Oh,
what did you bake then?
I made brownies. I made cookies. I like making cookies, and then
do you make your own cookie dough?
Yeah.
Oh. From like flour?
I just got the ones where you like take it out.
No. oh, girl, no.
He said, oh, girl.
No.
He said, oh, girl. He looking at you with disgust right now.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm a disgrace. I'm ashamed.
But no, it was a lot of fun baking, but I hate the mess.
Yeah.
Like just getting things everywhere. And
you could hire someone for that.
Oh, just like cleaning? I could, but that's...
I mean, you hired someone to teach you
how to play a game.
That's true.
She's a Taurus. Ooh, isn't that the big like bowl?
Yeah. The big bowl looking thing.
Yeah. Intensity and loyalty are especially important to Taurus rising natives. These are highly sensual people who prefer the comforts that a one-to-one stable partnership offers. Although Taurus rising individuals value harmony and calm, their partnerships may be on the passionate side.
Oh, would you say you're a passionate lover?
I guess.
I don't even know. Taurus rising natives are often very comforting to be around. They have a stability about them that is soothing and an inner harmony that is attractive.
There's seriously no bad things.
I have no inner
about Alexa's.
Did you guys like take it out or something?
Yeah.
I mean.
Wow. Okay, so like since you know a lot about horoscopes, out of everything about Sagittarius, which one would you say is like most accurate for you?
Oh, the most accurate out of the readings we've just had.
Or even like not included here, but some stuff that's like known about Sagittariuses, because I don't know anything.
Definitely there's the thing with Sagittarius that you constantly always have to like be doing something. Being stuck in one place doing nothing is like the worst for Sagittarius. Because I hate that.
I feel like I could be a Sagittarius too.
You are rising, so this is how I see you.
Right. Oh, you're right. I am a Sagittarius rising. Okay, that makes sense.
And then you're a Sagittarius moon, so I mean.
Oh,
yeah.
We all a bunch of Saggies.
Saggies, except for Peniel.
Except Peniel.
He's not in the club.
Oh my god.
Saggy Club.
Saggy Club.
All right, now we have the MBTI, also known as Myers-Briggs Type Indicator.
Is this who made it, Myers-Briggs? Mr. Briggs, is he the one who?
Mr. Briggs.
It was his mother and daughter.
Mother and daughter.
Yes.
Mother Myers and daughter Briggs. Yeah? What? I want to know history on them. Like, what were they thinking when they made this?
Didn't you say you took a psychology class?
I did.
Oh.
I don't remember a Mother Myers or daughter Briggs.
Mother Myers.
did not think enough.
Yeah, I might have slept through a couple of the lectures.
Oh, no.
Okay, we'll start with BM.
Yo.
He is an ENFJ-T.
I'm a protagonist. I'll save your life.
Okay, so these warm, forthright types love helping others, and they tend to have strong ideas and values. They back their perspective with the creative energy to achieve their goals. Protagonists are natural-born leaders, full of passion and charisma, with a natural confidence that begets influence. Protagonists take a great deal of pride and joy in guiding others to work together to improve themselves and their community. I would agree. The interest protagonists have in others is genuine, almost to a fault. When they believe in someone, they can become too involved in the other person's problems, placing too much trust in them.
Yeah. Sounds right. He said what? Let's go beat his ass one time. I'm just kidding.
Luckily, this trust tends to be a self-fulfilling prophecy, as protagonists' altruism and authenticity inspire those they care about to become better themselves. But if they aren't careful, they can overextend their optimism, sometimes pushing others further than they're ready or willing to go.
Oh, I've experienced that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I kind of have to like push the lines of like when I'm trying to inspire someone. Like sometimes I'll get the vibe. It's just like, all right, dude, I don't want to. Like, can you stop? Because I'll start getting repetitive sometimes. I'll catch myself. I'm just like, okay, I already said this. I shouldn't say it again. If it isn't, if they're not on board with me, then that's all good.
Hi. Happy summer. I want to give you a fun fact. Most home remedies and over-the-counter acne products don't work, and even worse, they can really damage your skin, I for sure damaged my skin, but that was like my own wrongdoing. I picked out my skin, I've dried it out, even though I already have dry skin. So logic, I didn't have any. But you know what does actually work? Prescription treatments. That's why we're excited to partner with Apostrophe, the sponsor of this episode. Apostrophe is a prescription skincare company that offers science-backed oral and topical medications that are clinically proven to help clear acne. Apostrophe connects you with a board-certified dermatologist who will create a personalized treatment plan that is perfectly tailored to your unique skin. Simply fill out Apostrophe's online quiz about your skin goals and medical history, then snap a few selfies and your dermatologist will create your customized treatment plan. Apostrophe treats acne, and they can also help you hit your other skincare goals like reducing redness, wrinkles, and even dark spots. I love an online quiz. You guys go to like BuzzFeed to find out what kind of SpongeBob character you are. Well, you know, with this, they just have you do a really quick survey about your skin. It's like, you know, to find out what kind of skin you got. And I love people telling me what I am. And the fact that, you know, it's like an actual real dermatologist reviewing it and giving me advice feels a lot more sound than just me trying to Google myself and be like, I think that's what I have. I think that's my issue, you know, so a little bit more peace of mind. And so we have a special deal for our audience. Save $15 off your first visit with a board-certified dermatologist at apostrophe.com/getreal when you use our code GETREAL. This code is only available to our listeners. To get started, just go to apostrophe.com/getreal and click Begin Visit. Then use our code GETREAL at sign up and you'll get $15 off your dermatology visit. That's apostrophe.com/getreal. And use that code GETREAL to get your dermatology visit and save $15. And we thank Apostrophe for sponsoring the podcast. Thank you.
What grade are you in if you're 12?
If you're in year 12?
No, I mean
Sixth
like
grade, right?
No, sixth grade is when you're 12.
Yeah, when you're 12 years old.
Sixth grade is 12, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I was probably 12 or 13 then.
Okay,
Yeah.
same as me then.
Yeah, but it's a funny story for me. It was because
Let's hear it.
we were on a field trip. You know, field trips, right?
Oh snap!
On the bus.
It was at the field trip.
You know, buses. You know, you gotta be in the back. So it was my buddy. He had his own. You know, he had his girlfriend. And then,
Okay.
And then I had my girlfriend, and then you know, I see them doing their thing. You know, and my hormones start kicking in.
Yup.
And I'm curious. And then
Why?
she's like shocked right now.
How'd you instigate it?
Huh?
Like, how'd you like get it to that point?
I was so like we're kids, right? I don't know. So I'm just like, you want to try what the Yo, but no, it doesn't end there, man. Like, okay, so
it looks fun. Do you want to see?
Yeah, exactly.
Look what they're doing.
But then I totally get what he's saying because it's like a new world.
It is.
It's crazy, right? And then you just and then the teacher comes up back of the bus.
Snap.
Everyone starts going quiet. And then he just comes up and I'm like, and we just freeze like this.
Dang.
And
you
then
got caught.
Yeah, and then he goes and he's like, what are you guys doing? Right?
And
I'm like, well, they did it first.
You ratted them out.
Yeah, the whole bus just started laughing, like mad laughing, right? And then everyone started making fun of me about that, like the whole year. Yeah.
That's cute.
When was your first time?
Mine was really late. I had my first kiss in sophomore year of high school.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because before then I had boyfriends, but they called me prude. I was too prude to do anything, so I was really shy. So they tried to make out with me, but I was always like, I just had my mouth shut. No, for real. I didn't know how to kiss, and I
You're
was
imagining
so scared.
it right now.
Because she was like, I was like. she like shut her lips real tight.
So yeah, even though I had boyfriends in junior high school, whatever, it was always just like a peck. And then in sophomore year, I had my first real boyfriend, and the first kiss was at like a train station, but it was like snowy.
Oh,
it was
wow.
snowing and it was just white everywhere, but it was
cute.
cold. It was also cold.
In
And
New York.
He dropped me off. He was trying to drop me off home, so I had a train station near my house, so we went there, and then we just
That's a movie.
kissed.
We just kissed.
Yeah.
Who instigated it? Was it you?
Of course he did.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Of course,
Yes.
obvious.
When you're that
obvious.
young. When you're that young.
Of course he did.
I don't know, 'cause some girls are very forward about that. Kind of
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Shoot.
wasn't.
I remember who it was with, but I don't remember when.
Dang. So both of you guys were bad.
Yeah, it
I
wasn't
think
the
ours
best.
were pretty good. Huh?
Pretty good, man. Back of the bus.
Yeah, in the movies. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
new world.
I don't remember like when it was or where it was. I know like the general like time period, but I don't know when.
Okay.
Oh man.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Peniel doesn't remember his first love. He doesn't remember his
First
first kiss.
I don't think I had a first love. If I had a first love, wouldn't I remember it?
I guess. Don't they say you can never forget your first love?
Yeah, they do say that.
Yeah.
So I guess Peniel didn't have his
Yeah.
first love yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
you, after 3 years,
Yeah.
you moved to New York
Yeah.
to model.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Did you have any
Dude.
expectations?
Yeah, I
for
had
New York?
crazy expectations. I told myself, just don't expect, you know?
Uh huh.
Like, because when like I thought it was kind of a dream come true, and now like in hindsight, I think maybe that's what people felt like when, because I didn't have that experience, but when you guys were in the States or something and you auditioned for something, or you guys were like, oh, I'm going to Korea, I'm going to be in a group, or I'm going to be a trainee. Like maybe it might have been the same feeling. I don't know, but I thought like, oh, I got luckily like discovered by a casting director, and I got signed to like I guess it's like let's say YG or SM or JYP of like the music industry. I got that of the modeling world, right? So I was like, damn, like it's popping, like life. Like, this is what I suffered for. Like life is gonna like I'm gonna be walking on rainbows, and what do you know?
It's a whole new monster,
bro. Whole new monster, like Godzilla. I love New York, by the way. I really do love New York, and I want to go back. And I didn't move back thinking I was gonna move back. I was just visiting, and then COVID and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I expected, I knew it was going to be tough, but I thought it was my time to shine, I think in my head. And I was preparing myself for all the things that were to come. And when I got to New York, I realized like, that's when I kind of went through a huge like depressive thing because you're going to these, your whole life is you made this one thing and you got signed, and then there's a whole nother process of auditioning every day. So you're going to castings 2, 3, 4 times a day. You're broke as fuck and you live in a closet and you share a bathroom with 3 other people, and one's a guy, so his hair is everywhere. And the bathroom was so small, I had to like, you know.
The guy's hair is everywhere?
Yeah, I don't even know how that happens, but his hair was everywhere. And
it's usually the other way around.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but you know, when like, cause I'm sharing a bathroom with someone, so I would always like clean up.
You're kind of neat.
Yeah, like I can be messy when I'm by myself, but I don't know these people, and I wasn't in a comfortable position. It's not like I was living with friends or anything.
Yeah.
By the way, if you live with a friend, you should be even more considerate than living with strangers. But
That's true. That's true.
So I was just, you know, living that way, and I was like, you know, it's all gonna pay off. And then you go to a casting every day, and you realize you're in a room with like the most beautiful, fit people that all kind of resemble you in a weird way. Because when you go to castings, I think now they're much more diverse, even in the last 2 years, but it used to be like Asian, 20 to 25, height, well, this requirement. So then the agencies all get that, and they spread it to their girls that fit that category. So when you go to a casting, you walk in and there's like 40, 50 girls that are Asian or mixed. From all over the world. So, and then you're just waiting your turn, and you have your modeling book with you, and like you're like constantly just like, damn, like she's so pretty, like dang, she's tall, like dang, she's skinny, like what does she eat, like they're, you know, and all this stuff you're like going through. You're like, dang, I should put more makeup on, but then they said no makeup, like what do they want from me, you know? So you're going through this like all day long.
Oh, it's no makeup.
Yeah, you can't wear makeup because you look so different than your photos.
Right.
So then it turns into who's prettiest without makeup on, and that's a whole nother thing that I think a lot of girls will relate to. But and then you go in and like let's say this is my book, and then you walk. Finally, it's your turn. You're like, all right, I got this. Like whatever thoughts I had, like I'm gonna go in this and like kick ass. Go in the room. They don't even look at you. Like you give them your book, which has all your photos, and it's like this. Want to walk? And you walk. Thank you.
And then done.
So you don't know if you got it or not. Like, because sometimes I was like, damn, that fucking sucked. Like, I'm not going to get it. And then I would get a call back. And sometimes I'd be like, oh, like they were so nice. And when I say nice, it's when they say like, hello to you. Like, hi, how was your day? I'm like, oh my God, they care about me. Oh my God. Like, the bathroom's over there. Oh my God. Like, you know, manners. Like, but yeah, so that was a whole, and it took me a while to get used to that and not let it get in my head. But yeah, so that was a huge reality check for me in that world. Yeah.
Dang, they should
I would imagine New York or LA or anywhere in the States to be much more cutthroat.
Yeah.
Because in Korea, at least in the entertainment industry, since the world is so small out here, if you get big, chances are you're going to run into like the people that were in the process again. It's not that low of a chance, you know what I mean? But say they treated you like you meet them again, it's not going to be, hi, hello, here's the bathroom. It's probably going to be like, you know, like you were a dick to me, like, eat ass, you know?
Yeah.
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 But in New York, I mean,
did you experience this?
No, not yet, not yet. Because me, for the most part, even though they're dicks to me, I was still like hardworking, so they couldn't only be a dick to me.
Right.
But when it comes to like New York type audition stuff, I heard it's hella cutthroat out there.
Yeah, and like I don't want to talk down on it, but it is cutthroat. And if like you think about the casting directors or designers or whoever, that they see people like you all day long. So I get it. I mean, I wish they were nicer, but whatever, I get it. And it's a job to them. And there's some things I don't think are right. Like, you know, you walk in an audition room, they're like, yeah, you need to lose weight, like in front of people. Like, I think, but things are changing, I heard. So through friends, like things are changing and diversity and whether it's with race and weight and blah, blah, blah. That's also to check off boxes for them, but whatever, they're doing it. So that's great. But yeah, I would do it completely different.
Hello, Get Real listeners. This is Eddie Nam on the mic for the first time to talk to you about Boll&Branch. As an adult with a home and also as a father to a young son and dog, Rocky the Golden, it's important to me at the end of the day I lay my body down on something nice. It's one thing to invest in a great mattress, but it's a whole other thing to make sure that the sheets I sleep on every night are also of high quality. Boll&Branch's ultra soft organic sheets are transparently sourced and produced in safe, fair conditions. You'll feel a difference and know you're making one. I've always believed that entrepreneurs who have vision and want to change the world as they see it are important to society's progress. Boll&Branch started with a mission: produce the highest quality sheets on the market and make the world a better place in the process. Today, they are still the best choice for anyone who wants comfort that lasts. The co-founders were one day just trying to buy sheets of comfort and quality that lasts at a fair price, but quickly found that either sheets were way overpriced or that they were made in abusive textile factories abroad. They decided to start their own business to guarantee they weren't unknowingly supporting bad practices with their money. As for me personally, it's getting hot this summer, and I was relieved to see that Boll&Branch released specifically for the season some quality, breathable sheets that I could use so that I don't soak the bed up with my own sweat. We've all done this before. They had classy choices of patterns and soft colors, but think the white sheets in summer cools me off by just looking at them. They feel so clean. And best of all, Boll&Branch partners with family-owned businesses that align with the same values and standards. They are pledging to double U.S. assembly jobs this year. To experience the best sheets you've ever felt, choose Boll&Branch. You can try them worry-free for 30 nights with free shipping and returns. And my listeners get an exclusive 15% off your first set of sheets with promo code GETREAL at ballandbranch.com. That's Boll&Branch, BOLL and branch.com. Promo code GETREAL.
All right, we have a user, CO1088, and the user asks, does moving back to my hometown make me a failure? I'm 24, married, about to start my last semester of graduate school, and I was born and raised in Tennessee as a husband.
She's married?
He is married.
Oh, he's married?
Oh, she's married. Yeah,
she's married.
She's 24 and about to start her last semester of graduate school.
Yeah.
I was born and raised in Tennessee, as is my husband.
Oh.
We moved to Colorado 2 weeks after getting married so I could attend a top 10 grad school program.
Sheesh.
It's been almost 2 years now and my husband is miserable here.
Oh, no.
He lost his job here and got a new one he hates, has made few friends here, misses our families, and finds nothing enjoyable about Colorado. I love Colorado but have also made few friends and miss my family back home. Because he is so unhappy, we have talked and agreed together to move back to Tennessee, to the town where I went to college, about 30 minutes from our hometown. There's a lot I'm looking forward to: cheaper cost of living, a happy husband, good food, and being close to family. But at the same time, I'm incredibly depressed and have feelings of being a failure. You see, no one ever leaves my hometown. They grow up there, go to school close by, then go home to live there, work there, and raise all their children with their high school friends' children. I'm the only person I know who got farther than 6 to 7 hours away, and I feel like by moving back, I'm just like everyone else, a failure who couldn't make it outside of the bubble. Logically, I know I'm doing this out of love for my husband, and practicality. For example, a house in Tennessee versus Colorado is $100,000 cheaper.
Wow.
But I still feel like I'm admitting defeat by doing this. Is this all in my head, or am I really a failure if I move back home?
Excuse me. Hey.
He didn't even let you finish. He's like, hold on.
No. Hold on a second. I really disagree with that phrase of, then I would be like everyone else. Okay, like what is wrong? Like you're married. Okay, you're going there for your education. You're living your life, you know, and no one should judge you, and you shouldn't care about what other people, how they see you. You live your life, you know?
Right.
So I think too much stress. Too much stress thinking about, oh, how are they gonna see me? How are they gonna think about me?
Yeah.
You know, stop that. I mean, before that, get yourself. Come on, help me out here, bro.
You know what it sounds like?
Get yourself solid.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's also sort of like an ego thing. Like, oh, I'm the first one to move out and stuff like that.
Right.
But that doesn't matter, man. It's like
no. What
you're
does
unhappy.
it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the first one to move out 9 hours away. What does it mean?
Probably feels like success. Like
I moved to Jeju-do. What does it mean?
Nothing.
You know what it is? I feel like this person right here, I can kind of resonate a little bit with this person because when I first left the States, the last thing I told all my close friends was, I'm gonna buy you a Rolex, I'm gonna buy you a Rolex, I'm gonna buy you a Rolex, we're gonna buy a mansion, we're gonna party for life when I'm back. And I think she's kind of scared to move back because she's afraid of having the image of failure.
Yeah.
But that I feel like also she's on her quarter life crisis. Have you heard of quarter life crisis?
At some point of your life, you just run into that 애매한 timing.
Yeah, so you're just worried, so worried about the future that it gives you anxiety, and like you're in a very, very rough place, sometimes even depression. I feel like she could be in that state right now because she's exactly 24.
Yeah.
It's very natural for that to come around that age, and I feel like she also has a lot of weight on her shoulders, being that she is married too, and her husband is not really enjoying where they're at. And but at the end of the day, I feel like anyone who's been through that crisis before, or just going through life that's been through a similar situation that feels the way you feel, will tell you, just take baby steps. You know what I mean? Don't look too far, and don't really give a shit about what people are gonna say to you when you're back. It doesn't make you a failure when you go back home.
Also,
you know what I mean?
what is their definition of failure? It's like just because they move back doesn't mean that they stop doing whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
I feel like failure is when you actually quit.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
But moving back isn't quitting. That's just another step in their life. It's for a better life.
People are gonna say whatever they're gonna say, you know, like you can't control that. And you can't have everything you want. You know, you can't have everything you want in life. Just set few targets or a few goals. Then think about you can't have like okay, your husband's not happy there. He's having like a miserable time over there. Okay, that's one problem. And then what's the second problem? The second
Housing,
housing problem. And then the third problem is moving back because people think you came back, you're a fail. And then that's another problem, right? You got to give up one. You know, you can't have everything.
Yeah, you got to make a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Right.
My dad mentioned this to me because my parents are back in the States, and my parents haven't come back to Korea in 21 years now, like never. And my parents still are working their asses off there, and my parents don't speak English. And I told my dad to come back to Korea because now that I'm here and I don't think I'm going to be moving back for a while, I was like, oh, just come here. Like, I can help you and blah, blah, blah. But he said, I don't want to move back because like people are going to think I'm a failure. Because when you move to the States, I guess his friends.
My mom say that too. Sometimes my mom's, I said, Mom, can you do something? So, no. Then everyone would think I'm this. I'm like, who's everyone? Tell me who is everyone? My relatives like, but come on. You know, this is the thing I have with my parents too.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I was like, because when you move to America, your friends think like, oh my God, he's successful. He must be living the life. But when he comes back, he's going to have to find a new job in Korea, which is hard to do at his age. And it's not like he has like so much money that he can come here and just buy a house. And my parents are also separated, so I'm like, just come here, like, and be with your family, be with your mom and your brothers here in Korea, because I feel like he'd be much happier here. But at the same time, he still worries about what other people will think, because it's not like he made it and he came back able to support the rest of his family. He's going to have to come back and start fresh. And I'm like, don't worry about that, you know. But at the same time, he has a lot of pride too. So I'm just like, okay, I guess like.
The thing is, you really got to know what makes you truly happy. You know, like not how other people judge and view you. You know, I really, honestly, I don't really like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a perfect way to wrap up the show, bro. Like, don't really.
We're not gonna wrap up anything, bro.
Yeah. Episode 2. We'll see you guys in a minute. Like Jackson was saying, you know, don't let other people's views really dictate how you move and you maneuver through life. That can put you in a huge hindrance and stop you from making bigger moves. So, you know, do you and don't really care.
Yeah, and like,
no, go ahead.
And like your husband's gonna be happier, and your marriage is probably gonna be happier. So you're gonna be happier in the end, and you're close to family. That gives you so much support, like mentally, more than you know, like mentally and emotionally. So in the end, you might be happier. You just don't know. You just have a lot of fear right now.
It's even more sad to gossip. Yeah, you know what I mean, because you really have nothing to do to gossip. Like usually people gather around, they have a drink. What do? Most of the time they gossip, right? Like it's sad to gossip. I would just say that. And so don't really care about how other people judge you, and just focus on your root. Yeah.
What do you think the main reason behind all this hate is?
Jealousy.
Jealousy?
Yeah, and they're just not satisfied with their own lives.
Right. And if you see their post, like once in a while, you're kind of curious who this person is. And you go, like there's so many on Twitter. So I go to this account and see what they posted about. Dude, they post like 2 to 3 comments in like 5 minutes the whole day. So everything they do is just like literally.
So it could be,
And then it's just like, sorry, just Was that hate?
I think you hated the haters.
I mean, haters got what?
It's all good.
You know, I feel like hate begets more hate. So you know, I feel like it could come from also past experiences as well. Maybe they were bullied, so they feel the need to.
They can do that.
Vent it somewhere or something.
I'm not the only one who's going to be bullied today, so I'm going to bully them back. You know, and that's almost natural for a human being to, you know.
I mean, giving opinions and hate is really different.
Yeah, like constructive criticism is fine.
Yeah. Constructive criticism is fine.
Yeah, but there's a lot of sarcasm on Instagram and social media these days. Have you guys noticed that? Like, I'll see conversations between fans, and you could just tell by the text and the context that they're being sarcastic. Like, oh, like nah, you look so good, like what, with the emoji where it's like and then someone would be like, and then someone would comment under and be like, dude, why are you hating on him? Why are you being so sarcastic? Everyone can tell you're being sarcastic, and then it'd be like, what do you mean? I'm just I'm just complimenting them. Why are you so uptight? And then that would be a whole crazy ass conversation. I'd be like,
stop. Guys, stop. Chill. You know?
Yeah. And be honest. You were sarcastic, you know? It's
like, the emoji.
Say it right now.
The emoji was
you were sarcastic.
Yeah. You know, there'd be like, that was a horrible example, but there's a lot of stuff that I see online.
But the hate comments that I want to like really bring out is just literally hate on people with no reason. You just hate them
because you just hate them.
Yeah.
And that makes no sense. I fucking hate her because I fucking hate her. Like literally that's what they're yelling about, right? That's the thing that needs to stop.
Everyone's always trying to bring other people down, especially when they start doing well, because they're like jealous, because they're not happy where they at. They're like, I'm still living this kind of life. Like, why is this person, getting famous and getting rich? And they just want to drag him down.
I think it's some part that I don't really connect with that emotion, because isn't it really hard to feel that way? To be jealous and like spreading out rumors because you're jealous of someone?
For normal people, I think, yeah, but
and you wouldn't be able to admit it too. Like if it comes from a jealous place, usually people that are jealous never admit that they're jealous and become very defensive about it if you ever bring that up to them.
But is there any hate comments that you remember? Like it was so like harsh, or it was so unforgettable or stupid that you cannot forget?
Nothing like personal to me, but there are just fucked up comments like about, for me, like the accident, like bringing that up.
Damn.
Like
that's heavy.
That's when I'm like,
you got mental problems.
But they'll just, I can't even say it. It's just really messed up.
Hey, you got mental problems if you're talking about stuff like that. That's tragedy that you
just think that that's you're. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna put that. That's just. Yeah.
I think when I was younger, I was so my self-esteem was really low, and I had no self-confidence. So when I was bullied and when people would hate me or whatever, it would affect me a lot, and I would try so hard to regain their
trust and everything.
Yeah, for them to like me. But now, because I know who my true friends are, and I know that I have people that love me, like even if I read the hate comments, I'm just like, okay, you're sad. Like I feel sorry for you, but that's it. It's not like I'll cry to myself every day thinking about it. But I know it affects some people a lot.
A lot. Some people, it's
because who comes up to you and hate?
No.
Right? Yeah. Normally they wouldn't. But then it's just because SNS, because you don't know someone. They would just do it really like a trend or something.
Yeah.
Just go on there and write hate comments and just get a lot of likes. And those hate comments get likes. I don't understand. Are you agreeing to that comment because to hate on someone? Which is
I don't know.
pathetic.
I don't know how true this is, but I heard that a lot of the accounts that are hating, they have two accounts. And like one account,
the private one.
One account, they'll be like, oh my gosh, like you're so good looking, Matthew. And then the next one, they'll be like, why the f all your pictures half naked? Like, it's like, but it's the same person.
Yeah, I've heard of that too.
So I was like,
sometimes more accounts.
Are
5,
they having
6,
fun?
7.
They have like multiple accounts. Like, I don't know.
That can create personality disorders.
I think it could, but I heard there's like people that like one account, they're like showering whoever they're commenting on with like love, and then the other one it's like all hate.
Yeah,
I was like, what the?
I think they hate first, and then to make them feel better, they go to this good one, and then
that's like
spreading love, which is
that's gonna create disorders.
I think so. Have you guys ever been able to confront a hater?
Yeah.
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 Like in person or online?
Oh,
I mean either one.
I kind of went about it the wrong way.
Why?
Oh,
what do you
I felt so bad. So there was one time where someone posted something on Twitter saying something along the lines of like, imagine being a card and then flopping or something like that, right? And I was like, I don't know why. I was in a very motivated and passionate state of mind at the time. So I was like, ooh, wait till you know what I mean? Like, wait till you see the next song. Wait till you see like, oh, this stuff I'm cooking up and grinding for right now. So I took that post and I reposted it on my Instagram.
Oh, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, and see, what I didn't realize at the time, because I was so in my head and like kind of almost in my ego too, I didn't blur out her ID name. So what my fans did, they all attacked her.
Oh,
I didn't realize at the time that would be like that. And it comes to show, I figured out she's a really, really young girl just on Twitter. Just, you know what I mean? And I was just like, oh my gosh, that was like a horrible thing. I didn't like, I was in my head, I didn't really know. I would also like to apologize to you.
the owner of that account, I'm really sorry that you had to be attacked like that. And to all the hidden card fans, all the fans, anything like that, you don't need to fight with other fan bases and stuff like that. Let's keep the peace. Okay?
Yes, yes.
Well,
peace,
I
peace.
mean,
Let's keep the peace.
I kind of have a different reason for that. It's because they write about you.
Yeah.
And actually that person tagged me on her hate comment. So she or he or that person literally wanted me to see that comment. And which was kind of wow, like, you know, brave. But at the same time, I was emotional too.
Yeah.
If I was in a good mood or if it was something, I would just whatever and swipe it up. But I don't know that what caught me in this emotion was like it was piling up inside of me, and then it just bursted out, and I couldn't handle it, so I just retweeted her or his tweet too, and then yes, my fans were mad about the comment, but at the same time, if you can't you know, handle what you wrote, why post it at the first time?
True. Like, back up what you say.
Please,
and
like,
be responsible. Responsibility for your words and actions is
and there are things like, because you're a celebrity, you should take the hate to but I don't think that is exactly what we do to actually understand all the hates. I think that's kind of different.
I think we have a better understanding now because obviously me and you, we've been through those experiences. But at the end of the day, we're all still human.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're all still hurt. We all still hurt too. We all still can take stuff personally. So just like anyone else in the world, you know? So
hey, did you like this video? If so, click the subscribe button.
And make sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single video.
And listen to the entire audio episode on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Bye!